Alright, welcome back everybody. No, your eyes do not deceive you. That is a 0. That is a fat, fat 0. And boy, oh boy, do we have a lot to talk about, everybody. A lot to talk about. So, without really getting too far into it, let's just go ahead and play some Isaac. So, from the top now, for those of you who are potentially new, actually, you may not know this about me, but this, for a very long time, has been my favorite game. Very, very long time. And, you know, there's a few up there. Oh. Okay, so butt paint is something more than just making me toot. Okay, that's good to know. That is good to know. Whoa, now. So, if you were watching this video, my plan is I think I'm going to release this one because it will take way less time. But for everybody out there, I just want to let you know I did it. Okay, I did what I set out to do. I have officially beaten Terraria using only summon as items. I mean, I don't mean the whole class. I mean just straight up just the familiars. So I didn't hit a single enemy for meaningful damage the whole run. Threw my sword away right as the game started. So that was really fun for me. There's a few bosses, so it's funny. I've played the game, so I have so many hours in that game as well, and I've just done so little. I've actually not really. So I put in a ton of my time before achievements were a thing. So, and also before a lot of the bosses got added. When I first started playing the game, there was actually no real final boss. It was just the last 3 are the mech bosses. So if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, please may I entice you to watch what I hope to be soon the premiere of that video. And it'll likely be more than one video. I don't really feel too good about making something. I don't know. I have a feeling it'd be more successful as a video if it's in 2 or 3 parts. So that's what's gonna happen. So if you know, you can't wait, I'm happy to hear it. I can't wait either. I'm honestly very excited about the whole prospect. So yeah, that's new with me. What else is new is I moved, but where I'm currently living is in between where I'm going to live. So let's chop it up a little bit. Let me just say this. For those of you, ooh, that's fine. I'm fine with 7 bombs here. That's honestly okay. For those of you who are young, like myself, if you've looked into buying a house right about now, I feel for you. I don't know what it is, dog, but if you want to spend less than a quarter of... So picture this. I am not worth $250,000, right? Not even close. If you want a house for less than $250,000, you better know somebody who has a house. And is going to sell it to you for free, because my friend, there is no house on the market right now that is not going to take a lot of work and is also worth only $250,000. So that's crazy, right? I mean, that's just so wild to me. I'm going to be in debt for 1,000,000 years. So I really do hesitate to get too personal about Isaac, but I feel like it's been so long that you guys... Okay, well that was definitely not. That's probably a lateral move, but I've been gone so long. You guys deserve a little something. So I'm back, sort of. I am recording Isaac, which is the first time. So this is the first time I played since I died. It was the stupidest thing, and I truly am. I was mad for a while. I was just like, dude, I can't. So I moved. All the stuff was still in boxes. I whipped up the computer set. Nothing really felt right, and I wasn't really comfortable. And I said, nah, F it, we'll do it live, kind of thing. And buddy, I do not know what happened in the game, but it's something to do with OBS. I can't remember actually what had happened on OBS. I don't remember if it just wasn't recording or if it said error. Honestly, it's not. It's been so long. Unironically, I kind of forgot what the real thing is, but I blew it. I had left the game, and usually when you leave the game, you get tabbed out, like the game will pause. Not what happened. And to be fair though, I was taking hits like crazy. Like I don't think I started with that much HP, but like within 2 minutes of the run started, it had already ended. And that was just, I mean, it only took one hit for me to die, you know, after I'd already thrown away so much HP before that, is what I'm really getting at. So it was a bummer. It was a bummer because I didn't get to show you, all of you who stuck it out thin and thin, Yeah, there hasn't really been a thick yet. Oh, there kind of has been. 500 subscribers is pretty awesome. So still loving that one. Thank you all for sticking around. It's good to know there's people out there. You know, it really is. And without really much else to say on that, I would love to talk a little bit about Isaac. What's the plan? You know, did I do Isaac on accident? Are we going back to Eden? What's the word? Well, I'll tell you. I am going to try a few new things. One, I actually kind of was interested in maybe seeing if I could get a greedier streak. Oh, dear Lord. I am not taking Isaac's heart. Good Lord. I haven't played in a month. You think I'm going to touch that? No. No, sir. Yeah, so greedier streak. And then I also kind of wanted to do a few commentary videos. You know, what I'm hoping is, at the time of recording this video, so this is going to be all screwed up. So when I'm talking about it could very well change. You know, by the time this video comes out, it might seem it changed overnight, but I am recording this video before I've actually done, so I need internet. I don't have internet. I don't know if I actually covered that yet. I don't have internet on my computer. And you kind of need that to edit YouTube videos and to upload them to YouTube. So as I'm recording this, the day I have finished my Terraria Summon playthrough. Oh Lord. It's the same day. So whenever these videos come out, this is your frame of reference, okay? I still don't have internet, and the Terraria playthrough just finished up. But what I'm looking into, I really, honestly, I've experimented with Isaac on this before as well. But I really do enjoy the idea of challenge runs. I've done a few for Isaac. I have done a few where, you know, we won the game without actually picking up any items, and we did without actually shooting, beating the game without actually shooting. So, you know, Isaac, the challenge is probably going to be mod based. Like, we're going to have to download some challenge mods and stuff, and like, you know, but it's all random. It's dungeon crawler. I don't really know how much crazier it gets than just straight up not shooting and not picking up items. That's kind of the two biggest pieces of this roguelike. But Terraria is a super open book. There's a lot of ways you can make that a self-contained challenge. So I am loving life right now to the point where I'm like, yo, if you guys have any ideas on that, I would love to hear them. Like, if you want to see guns only, or melee only, or, you know, without breaking blocks. I've seen that one. You know, I'm willing to listen, because I'm kind of into like a bigger project. Like, I had a ton of fun. That'd be why I had a ton of fun doing Terraria. It was a big project for me, because it's funny I say project. I'm playing a video game, but it feels different. I can't really describe it any better than that. I know it sounds so pathetic. But to be fair, oh my gosh, let's talk a little more about me so we can further that train of thought. Currently, so as you all know, I have a job. Oh my gosh, gamers rise up. We are employed. That's absolutely the case. I have a job, and not to flex, not to brag, okay, not to flex on you guys. But what that means is video game time is limited, right? I don't play all day. Certainly don't play all day. I would feel like poopy garbage if I did that at this point in my career. It's funny though, isn't that funny how that changes? Like, there was a time in my life where, like, if I had said, like, I've done it before, you know, where it was a weekend and I spent the entire Saturday playing video games. I'd be fine. I'd be like, yeah, that was the best way to spend That's Saturday. Now it's funny how much that changes, right? I mean, oh my gosh. There is a battery in the shop, so let's do a little bit of funking around here. But my point is, I slowly chipped away at the Terraria one because I know I don't want to hold this over anyone's head. I don't want this to feel weird for me to say, but YouTube's not my day job. It's not even close to anywhere near a day job for me, and I'm not saying boo-hoo, poor me, please. I'm just trying to, because I'm torn between I want to apologize to everybody here, who has given me so much support, and then I just kind of leave you guys in the dark for over a month. I'm sorry. If you like watching my videos, and it's funny because I don't think there's that many people who are like super into it, but the people who are, I truly am sorry to have left you in the dark for so long. It's not it's almost, it's a priorities thing, truly. Currently I'm not in a good spot like in my life to really be putting too much time into video games. So it also helps that there's no internet, you know what I mean? So like there's really nothing I can be doing other than just making a backlog, which is now what I'm gonna do. So I'm back on the grind, but it's not even a grind. Who are we kidding? I'm back on playing video games and uploading to YouTube, which is a lot of fun for me. And so it has been. It sucks, when you don't get to do something that you've kind of gotten into the habit of doing. So like, recording. Like what I used to do was per throw. That's pretty sweet. What I used to do is why can I not think? Why can't I not think and play right now? This is tough. Well, I'm out of practice. I used to play a run a day, or I'd try to. Some days it wouldn't work that way. But that was kind of the goal. So I'd get home from work because I lived a lot. So, yes, that's right. We're getting into it now. I lived a lot closer to where I worked then, which is literally just the difference of having time. Like, you think about it, man. The commute to work, all it is if you got a longer one, it literally just means you got less time. And that is absolutely the case. So now I drive an hour to work at the same job I had. And, oh, yeah, hello. And it sucks. It sucks because I leave here. Oh, let's have some fun. Why the heck not? If I lose, I lose. It's kind of my mentality for this one. This is really, I've already lasted long enough to at least give you guys some commentary here on what's new and what's to become. So I feel good. But yeah, the extra hour commute time, it used to be like 25 minutes to work, and now double it and give it to the next guy. It stings, and there's not much I can do about it right now. So I will say this. I will give some life updates here. I think I kind of, because I want to. Usually I try not to share because I don't know. It's just not really something I feel like overly comfortable with. But I will let you guys know that I am now happily engaged to my girlfriend. So we're looking at the future that way. So it's a very exciting time for me, and I don't want anybody to think it's not. So loving that. So that's fresh. That's pretty recent. That's within the month. So you guys missed that. And so we're looking to move back again to closer to where we both work. And so that's like the steps outside of the computer game that I will be taking for those curious. Now within the game, shoot, I've completely lost my train of thought on where I was going with all of this, and I don't want to just continuously reiterate, but I will. Guess I will. So Isaac, I've got some ideas. I want to play. I want to play a new way. I'm looking maybe. Also, there's gonna be some edited videos coming in. for Isaac, and if that bothers you, like streak consistency wise, I'm sorry, but we're gonna try it. You know, I like having shorter form videos. I do. They typically perform a little bit better, so more people actually do end up watching them, which is kind of all that matters, right? I'm just trying to make content that's entertaining for others, and so you know, this really is something I need to think about, and I want people to watch. You know, I have watched so many videos on YouTube, and I just want to be somebody who posted something, you know, that people wanted to see. So that's that. And when it's funny that there shouldn't really be too much like to think about, but truthfully, really why I started doing Eden It All was I was watching during the COVID year. I had watched Sinvicta a ton. I mean a metric ton, and I loved, like, I'd boot up, I'd watch at lunch, and I just knew he was gonna win, and I loved having that, like, you know, I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I know he's gonna win. I loved that, and so I wanted to bring that to my own, and honestly, I'm not as good, is the actual truth to that, but also, like, I can't play Eden. I can't win 1,000 runs in a row. That would be impossible for me. So what is possible, though, is a shorter form streak, such as the one I'm about to start right now, which is to beat every character in a row. So we've started, and the start is the lovely Mr. Isaac. So we're gonna just we're not gonna spin the wheel. We're just gonna crank it one over, and try to win with every character in a row. I think that was someone that actually commented that one, and if you did, speak up so you get your Reddit karma. But that's the plan. That's the direction this one's going. I'm interested in doing greedier only, which I think I had said. I'm also, okay. It's funny. It's coming back to me now. We took such a big step back on this one because. And now it's lost. I've lost it again. Shoot. Oh yeah, I'm learning how to edit and add voiceover, which, you know, seriously, you're just now learning how to do that. Yeah, okay. You know what? We all have our shortcomings, and mine is that I don't think I'm ever gonna be that good at editing, but I'm trying. So I am going to figure out how to add voiceover, which opens the door to a ton of new media, such as I had a few ideas just in the bank, and one of them is like what color of Isaac item is the best pool. So I mean, like, it's kind of inspired by Ultra Secret rooms. You know, you're gonna get a red item, and I mean, how good are red items compared to the blue items in the game? You know, just quantity, yes, sure, but also quality. You know, how many good ones are out there? So I kind of wanted to do something like that, where I kind of pull all the items together, take a look at the pile, and then we grade them. You know, S tier, A tier, whatever. That seems fun to me. So I'm gonna look further into that once I understand how to edit a little more. Something else that actually a really big project that has, I believe, been done before. But truthfully, I haven't watched much of it because it's a bear. But to rank every item in the game, it has been done synergy. I don't know if it's been on the individual scale because it's like over 1,000. But like to rank every item as like a March Madness bracket. So I came up with that idea. Oh, come on, really? I came up with that idea, or it came to me. I mean, I'm saying that like it's original. I don't think it's original at all, but I will have to look. Make like a March Madness style bracket of every item, and they'll get seeded based on their quality item. So like quality 4s, you know, that first round they get to get matched up against a quality 0. So the quality 4s should go on, and then, you know, after that things just start to get murky, and it's going to be completely my opinion, and we're going to see what I think, you know, based on everything, what I think the best item in Isaac is. You know, some item might just have the easiest path. You know, I don't know, but that's a big one. That's something I'm looking forward to, and so yeah, It's funny. I'm looking at OBS now. It's been 20 minutes, and I feel like I've just gotten started. But truthfully, what I do want to reiterate to everybody is thank you for subscribing, 1. And 2, we've got some stuff coming. Okay, we got some bigger projects coming. Stuff I'm excited about. I really am. I think this kind of stuff, really, to me, it was for me, honestly, to do a Terraria summon only, because I've been into watching that stuff, dude. Oh my god, it's just so entertaining. How do you not find that entertaining? Of like someone playing the game, just like the whole world's underwater. Like, I would love to try that. Like, it just seems the challenges are so fun. In my honest opinion, I know that sounds lame, or maybe even hard to believe, but that's the truth. So sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. So that's kind of where this is coming from, and it was awesome to do it because I felt like I really did achieve a true challenge. I for one, I have not beaten the game ever. There's a few bosses I have never killed that I did finally kill in this playthrough, and I did it without using an actual weapon. So, it's just fresh on my mind, but not to overhype it or anything. Please don't feel the need to watch if it doesn't interest you, but I think it might. I think if at the end of the day, if you're here, you'll probably like the video. I'm gonna try real hard on it, so I'm gonna make sure it comes out to the best of my ability. I have a high hope for it to come out really nice. So yeah, I'm excited about it, if you couldn't tell, and it feels really good to have that one over with. Because now I get to play Isaac again. I don't feel like I have anything else really going on, and I feel ready to play. I feel like I was kind of scared to pick it back up because, truthfully, I just straight up lost my touch from the last time I played. And when you come back, you're never as good as when you left. Just the mechanical piece to it, which is already something I struggle with. The mechanics of the game, but it's not there in the same capacity where I feel 100% confident. It comes back, and it comes and goes, and it's funny to say that like it's a real serious thing, because it's not, but yeah. So that kind of wraps it up on this one. I do apologize, but this is who you got. I didn't prepare a script for this one, because I wanted it to come from the heart. Honestly, whether or not I should have, I've just been thinking about YouTube a lot because I've just haven't been uploading. So it's like I feel good now that I'm finally getting at least a video I know I could upload as soon as I get internet, which will be this one. So I'm not going to sweat the small stuff as far as editing on this one. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know what you want me to say. That's that's pretty awesome what we've just got. We've got Brimstone. So that's special. So yeah, let's enjoy the rest of the run as it is, and have some fun with it. So, what I am curious about, what I do want to know, is how you guys have been doing. If you guys, you've kind of gotten some life updates from me, I would love to get some from you. I know there's a few of you who we chat, we converse in the comments, and if you want to let me know. I would happily. I'd love to know what everyone's been up to. Hopefully it's been the start of a good summer for all of you. For me, it's definitely been a good start. Why not, right? Nothing to really complain about. Yeah, at all, really. So I feel great. I hope you guys are feeling great. I hope good things have happened. So I'm excited to hear if you feel compelled to share. If you don't, I totally understand. I don't really like sharing either. But yeah, so let's look. We got Black Candle. So now we can finally talk about the game. We'll see how I do with that. So here's the game. We got Binding of Isaac. It's Depths 2. And we've got Quad Shot Brimstone. And 12 HP. So it would be... I don't want to say perfect because, you know, it'd be kind of the opposite of perfect. But it would be very amazing if I blow this run. This run is insane. And if I lose it, it's funny. Like, there's no stress attached to this one whatsoever. I am looking forward to playing, though, with all the characters in the ring 'em around. I don't remember. I think Jacob and Esau is obviously going to suck. I can't even remember really why I hate them as much as I do. Mainly because I know for a fact I hate them because of having to go down the alt path with them. But I'm trying to think if they're actually that bad on a regular playthrough, or that tricky, or that annoying. Like, I honestly wish I could say I remember. We'll get there eventually. That's just a fact. Yes. Oh, also, leave a comment on the ideas I have pitched to you. Oh, also, one more. I know. The game is just so important. We gotta talk about it. I also want to do a Pokemon Nuzlocke, and I haven't decided. I want it to be Pokemon Emerald because that's kind of my favorite game. I think it's definitely my favorite gen. Gen 3 is definitely got a special place in my heart. But I want some. I can't decide if I want to be a single type. I don't honestly know if I want to do that for my first try, or if I just want to catch whoever's around as like a typical run. Ooh, mucormycosis is just very good. So if you if any of these ideas are jumping out to you, let me know, and I'll start one of them sooner than the others. But ideally, we'll get through most of what I've listed. But yeah, so Pokemon Nuzlocke, it excites me. I really do want to give that one a shot too. It's just it feels fun to be like. I never really played games in a challenging sense, as in like I played games to get the achievements, and if that means the path of least resistance still gives me all the achievements, then I'm there for it. Not saying cheating, not saying I'm cheating, but like, you know, if you don't have to do like a silly self-imposed challenge, then I simply wouldn't. I'll just play and get the achievements. I consider that a complete game. So it's kind of fun to feel like that's changed within me. I feel like now I am interested in kind of just self-imposing struggle. I will give you a recent example, kind of frustratingly so. It's frustrating for me because I really didn't want to have to go back. But Barony is a game. It's comparable to Isaac. You'd call it a roguelike, but honestly, there's just things about it that just inherently it just is not. There's other games like it where, you know, there's not like a million different items. There's just like different sword varieties and stuff. But I digress. That's not. Oh, hello. That's not really what I'm trying to say right now. But I got all the achievements on that one, and then they updated the game and add some more. And the annoying one is it's DLC achievements, so like they want you to spend more money and then, you know, and then get the achievements. So that kind of sucks. I hate that. I do. But it's the world we're living in, man. I have yet to go back to that. But me and a buddy actually put a lot of time into Barony, and enough to make it a really fun game. Totally worth it if you have friends. Honestly, if you want my honest opinion on that game, I would not play it alone. Honestly, I have to get the final few achievements. When there were final few achievements, I did play alone because my friend would not succumb to the madness with me. He had something about morals or something about it's not, you know, you don't have to 100% every game you play. I don't know. It really wasn't important. Well, he said something. I don't really know what it was. It wasn't that important though. I didn't agree with him clearly, and you know, if it's a game you've heard about before, I say if you can have friends that will play it with you, then get it. And I mean, you gotta be willing to play it for more than like a week. Okay, it's not one of those games where someone in the friend group just finesses everyone and is like, yo, we gotta get this game, and then you play it for all week. This ain't one of those. It's a slow burn. You'll be playing it for longer than a week. hopefully a lot longer. I think we did a couple months, and it's worth it. I mean, it's a really fun game once you get the hang of it, for sure. There's a fair amount you can do. A lot of fun. The concept is cool. There's cool stuff in there. So that's my opinion on that. As I know you were all desperately wondering, Duality is really not that good. Littlehorn definitely is that good, so we're happy to see that. And Divorce Papers is a tears up, so we're taking it. Although with Brimstone, you know, you can make a case. In fact, you should. Tears is really not as important once you have a functional fire rate. You know, if you're taking forever to charge shots, then yes, tears is absolutely important. But if you have just like I gotta be careful with this because I'm gonna pick up a spacebar item to take it out of the item pool, and then it'll be stuck with me. So school bag's cool, especially when you're on a run where you're gonna be stuck with your spacebar item. Oh, hello. Yep. Boop. Okay. Yeah. So tears. Honestly, I'd say you can definitely float your tier ups after a certain point. And if you guys saw that, I went from 0.61 to 0.7. So it's not, you know, it didn't make much of a difference, did it? But that would have been a good place to reroll if you were serious about it. But honestly, like, we're not really in need. The risk of rerolling into an HP up there when I have so much HP. Okay, if I was short on HP, it's probably a great gamble to take. I would speculate, but in our current position, I'm fine with the tears up, man. Sometimes it's better to just keep it simple. We're just trying to get our win back here, get ourselves in the win column. That's truly the important thing. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but you cannot stress the moral victory enough. Okay, I'm a big believer in the moral victory. All right, I think everyone here knows that by now, but if you're new, if you're tuning in for the first time, the moral victory is arguably the most important victory type to exist. So it's just one man's opinion. Oh my. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, you definitely take mommy's knife. So what am I missing here? If I take this I think you go this first and then you take this. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh my lord, that is something, huh? Oh no! We just missed out on a hush. Okay, I was just saying we could fly in there quick and skip re-rolling the lemon mishap, but I'll take one re-roll at it because there's a spirit heart back there I want anyway. But dang it, we were almost at hush. I would have slapped him. Oh my god, I would have slapped Hush. Obsessed fan, welcome to the team. And wow, Mom's Knife Brimstone quad shot on an Isaac run is just on. I mean, playing as Isaac is almost. It's funny. I didn't have to reroll into either of those, but I'm basically explaining the average Isaac run after a certain point. You know, D6 is just so good. D6 really is that good. Is it the best item in the game? Oh gosh, I don't know. Okay, I took Mom's Knife for fun, but it really does maim Brimstone. So now we kind of play with the So now we kind of play with the knives as our predominant damage dealer, because the knives that I throw, sorry, not the ones I puke out. The ones I throw deal way more damage because they will sit on an enemy longer. I don't understand it. Oh, that's technology. I was like, I don't have tech 0. Technology is actually what's doing this weird synergy here. So that is interesting to know. Who would have thought? And also what I'm learning is based on how close I am to mark is how close the knife will charge. So when I was pointing really far away, it took a long time to charge it. But when I was close, they shoot out almost immediately. So that is actually very cool. Little synergy thing there. That's really cool. Just the fun things you learn, right? I mean, you're never really gonna know everything about the Binding of Isaac, and that's part of the fun. You learn to enjoy that. Yeah. Sorry, I was gonna go off on more entrepreneurship, but I'm ready to just talk about the run. We can discuss that later. I'll read some comments and see what needs to be addressed and what doesn't. But yeah, so moving back to the run. Envy, good to see you. And when I say good to see you, I mean I'm not that happy to see you. But that's neither here nor there, my friend. I would love to get out of Cathedral early. Is that just me? I don't know. Does anyone? Oh, okay. Well, shoot, there goes perfection. I will say this: there are a few. If I had to rank the most lethal floors, Cathedral's up there. Cathedral's absolutely up there. There's just, I honestly would, I disagree with me all you will, but I think the Cathedral is is more lethal than the chest is, absolutely. And that comes with the territory, man. Like, you get items in the chest, and sometimes they totally pimp your ride. You're never going to find that many items on the Cathedral, so you don't really power up your run very much, and also the enemies here suck. Some of them are terrible. Some of them are tough. Never necessarily unfair. That's alt path stuff right there. Oh, God. Okay, well, I don't like seeing myself take this much damage, I'll be real. Boom. Oh, tears up. There we go. Yeah, it was 0.1. You saw that correctly. So this is kind of what it was like when I booted it up. So yeah, this room, I mean, what the hell? If you don't fly, you're stuck. But I tell you this, for a stationary enemy, Isaac, yeah, I'm your kryptonite, buddy. You need to shoot and move. Shoot and move, buddy. That's the rule around here. Never get caught lacking. Oh, yeah, so that's immediate take. Miter is worth it. If it's higher percent spirit or chance, I'm here for it. Don't need that stuff. Ooh, yellow. Alright, so we're doing big damage here. Wow! Yes, sir. Monstro's Tooth. So, yeah, I caught myself. Okay, that was going to be one I pick up just to get it out of the item pool. However, I remembered I've got school bags, so if you pick it up, you're stuck with it. Wow, I do great damage. Ooh, It Hurts is so good. It really is. Who doesn't love It Hurts? Ooh, Splunkerhead is fun. Splunkerhead is actually really solid. Is this? Yeah, I want that. I say it's good and I don't pick it up. And in my mind, it was Sumptorium. So I was like, well, I need to give my own HP for that, but I don't. I do not. Aquarius is awesome because it starts to take your tears as an effect. Although I don't have homing or anything, so it doesn't do anything crazy on the floor, but it does do a lot of damage because I have quad shot, mom's knife stuff, so that part's solid. Oh my. Yeah, look at us. I mean, look how many items we've already gotten. It's crazy, but it's just, it's the chest. That is the chest in a nutshell. What other floors do I think are particularly hard? I think, honestly, Depths 2 and Womb... Depths 2 for sure. I do not underestimate Depths 2 ever. Mom, honestly, has a really high affinity for screwing over runs. I mean, if you don't have good damage, if you don't have a run that can handle that Mom fight, she'll take a big piece out of you before you get out of there. That is the truth to that one. Womb 2, I feel the same. It Lives is honestly one of the tougher set piece bosses. I mean, compared to all of them, like story mode, not like Hush and Delirium, but like, we don't need this. Probably one of the easier, honestly, in that regard, so I don't really know what I was saying, but Mom 1 is honestly harder in my opinion, but that's enough of garbage takes by Herb today. So that's the run, man. That's the seed. If you guys want to enjoy that yourselves, you don't even need D6 to have a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was good to catch up with you, and I hope to be back soon. See y'all later.